So life has snuck up on me and I realized I need to refill. This is my Filofax pocket. I love this little guy. Keeps a lot of my supposed secrets. I made up these pages about, what? 6 plus, like a decade ago. And I'm still using them. I keep the pages. I think I've been through 3 or 4 of these before I wear them out because they're not leather. I can't spend the money necessary for a leather one, and since I prefer my own inserts, I can always get one that has like that the year or 2 previous, take that out, recycle those, because I can use them as note paper since Filofax prints so pale, and then put in my own stuff. So I was like, oh yeah, good, I still have some, but not enough. So I printed out just now how my sheets work, and and I need to clean the printer, and the registration isn't terrible. I mean, it's not great. When I look through it, it's not great, not terrible. And I also, if you can see those tiny little dots, those are for reference, because before I got this guy, and let's see if I can find the other one. I just had it. Yeah, this guy, I did them by hand with a hole punch, but I had a hole punch that was, I want to say, smaller than, step down from 1/4 inch. But I had figured out you put them in up to that line, punch it, turn around, punch it, and they were perfect. This thing, not as sharp, but they line up amazing, which I'm really proud of because this happened way before I had any of these. So today we're going to chop them up. And try not to spill my coffee because this is an early morning thing. I'm tired. Last few years I've been in retail, and it's that time of year. So these are stolen moments. Oh, and just so you can see, I keep them on Google Drive, so I have easy access to them anywhere. Printed them from my phone this time, not from my laptop, not from my tablet. So I should try. I don't think I've ever printed them from my tablet. And I don't have one of those choppy things. What I use is, yep, that's a rotary cutter. I use a dull one. We'll see how much I get done. I should do 3 sheets at a time. I know this is pretty much dangerous when you use a dull rotary cutter. But the good rotary cutters for fabric didn't do that well. But it is early. But then this is my personal one. I'm not trying to sell it. They don't have to be great. Just have to be useful. I'll have to say, if I did this at Staples, their registration's worse. Let's just say I miss having a really nice carbon-based printing system. Actually, that's too much. Sorry. Try half. I used to do little videos of me decorating the weeklies, but I just don't have time. Actually, I just don't have time to, or space really, because I've been writing more date-related things. In my planner. Here's where it goes a little funky. Again, not perfect, but they'll do. So it's too early for me to pull the old pages out. So I usually leave like the last bit of December in with that, with these. So I have now enough for next year. And they're way bigger than last year's. Oh, no, they're smaller. Huh, okay, well, it still works. Has to be the printer. Yeah. Either way it works. But the one thing I did do, like I have these little labels, and these are great. The Avery 6737, got them at Walmart. Guess they're meant to be other things, but they do say they're removable, but I've been using them here where they're just folded in half, and I write the month on either side because they're perfect in here. In my Warhammer notebook, I use them extensively. Like, you know, that tree man I just finished. There he is. Other projects. But they really helped me get through it. And I used 2 of them, one on each side. I stick them together. Simple, simple. So another thing I'm doing with these. So I was, again, watching YouTube. I'll post there where, or maybe there, of the person I was watching, because I can't remember off the top of my head, but she said 2024 moleskins were on sale at Amazon. So I picked this up for, and it's the daily. The daily planner? I'm not sure what you call it. And the paper should be fountain pen friendly and etc., etc. So yeah, it's 2024. But then And it's hardcover for 10 bucks. I think it's 12 right now. It's lovely and thick. And then I decided, you know what? I'm going to splurge and get, I'm going to try. I'm good at writing down ideas that I like, but I'm not good at writing down thoughts or writing down what happened to me that day. Unless they're really incredibly simple notes that I put in my planner. So I'm going to try something new. I'm going to try to journal. I'm not going to journal hard thoughts because hard thoughts are really hard for me to write down. I can think them, but if I write them, it makes it too intense for me. So I'm going to be stickering this. Will I be stickering this? My intent for this was also someone else, I'll post it there. She took a seminar over the spring or summer. I think it was the summer. Well, she went to some sort of conference and had someone speak. It was not creative writing. It was, what's it called? Illustrators. It was an illustrators conference. And the one thing I always wanted to be is an illustrator, and I'm trying. But they had she was doing this, I don't know if it was a daily practice, but the book was devoted to other worlds. It was essentially a world building book or a place that she can put her ideas down to flesh out the world she wanted to create. And I think that's good for writers, it's good for illustrators, that's good for people who want to expand their art practice and want maybe a series of things. So I'm going to try that in this book, and this one will be the normal journal. And we'll see how it goes. I'll try to post updates on that next year because I'm going to start that beginning of the year. So I don't think I'm going to put the tabs in this because this is like random thoughts of another place. So I may make, a nice little cricket sticker to go on the front. And then this one, again, cricket sticker. Oh, let's open this up. Because I didn't save the paper for this one. But someone said you can tell, based on what it says, if it has the word forestry, it's better paper than what else is available. And you can't find dailies in store. This is pretty much. Oh, and I went for this model not thinking it wasn't. I didn't check to see it wasn't hardcover, but I think I'm fine with that. I will save the paper-ish stuff. Put it in the back. But I like the feel. I mean, I don't think I've ever did a moleskin softcover. I mean, the only softcover I really have is the Leichterm. You can tell I have thoroughly loved this book. And I still have some pages left in it, but not many. Such a great little book. These held up so well over the years. Are they the same size? No. Ooh, it leaves little bits. So we're gonna try this. I will probably, because I'll probably have to replace this. Because these rubber bands are terrible. I'll say the Leuchtturm rubber band, not so bad. It's a little loose. But this is supposed to expand. I never put a lot of stuff in this, just writing. But it's way tighter than theirs. And I have old ones that did not hold up. And I was thinking I'll put a pen loop in there too. I've got them somewhere. I mean, I got a really nice pen loop for this, but I tore it out once I was done keeping it in there. Because the Leuchtturm pen loops are expensive. Speaking of the devil, here's the expensive one. And I just tape them in. This one obviously has been in 2 of them. This has been in 1 of them. Very beat up. But I have knockoffs. Well, not knockoffs. Cheaper ones. Oh yeah, and I did pick up a new pen. I love these books. I wish the ink was like what the one I put in the Penco one. Because I'm trying not to get the ballpoint pen that Kuiko does. Because this is the refill for the Kuiko. I think it's like a 1.2 mil. It's over 1. I love the, and it's also the most dependable ink I have felt in any oil-based ballpoint ink, ballpoint pen. So this is my go-to, but I hate taking it out because I don't want to lose it. I don't want to lose it. The ink is so-so, but they came out in a couple colors, but I chose, I want to say it's the Bic Mini. I think they call it Bic 4-color Mini. I like the size, good for my hand. I don't like anything smaller because I found out the Kuiko was like this big and I am not, it's got to be a little bigger than that. I need a little more room. Still not a big fan, but I'm getting used to it. I put in the brown black ink from another uni. It is lovely, but it's still, I just wish they would make the normal uni stub, not this fatty, because then it won't slide, you know, won't slide out of my hand as easily as that one does. Will I keep this in there? I don't know, because normal pens will fit, but I like this one. Oh, I'm debating. Now I'm thinking that's going to be too lumpy. I'll think about what I'm going to do. But I will put a few of these in there. Yeah, I went with the 0.3. This, no, you know what? It's okay. You can see right through them. Kind of. And there we go. I like that. So my goal is to make stationery less precious. Will I achieve that? No. I doubt it, because way back when I ordered Sequins books, one of them's in here. Have I used them? No. It's adorable. It's adorable, but I want to try to use these things. Again, I got Teamood. Teamood. And I got this guy, which is a knockoff, but the magnet is awesome. This thing is awesome. It looks amazing together, but look how tiny it is. I didn't realize Passport is supposed to be this small. I'll just put him over there because there is intention there. And I got that and this little book. Obviously, it's a knockoff. Came with this and a notebook. I got this separately. Didn't realize that's not cloth. It's paper. This is paper. But again, it was Temu. Didn't spend too much. That's the notebook that this is the notebook that I got from work. Way nicer, thicker, and it happens to fit. This is what came with it. It came with this and this. And when you put it all together, let's just say it looks like it's straight out of a Japanese influencer's cafe picture. I mean, and I also got page flags that I may use in something. I don't know what. Like, I think all together, all of this and all of this probably cost me about $20, because I also got finger cots for when I paint. I don't get it stuck into my dry crevices of my hands. And these guys. I try not to, when I do Temu, I try not to spend too much. But I'm thinking, this stuff, will I use this? I don't know. This is incredibly cute. Will I use it? I don't know. But this is a moleskin, Fabiano, Sequins. I created this a while back. I don't know why. I just threw together some more elastics. Because I think I wanted to put the Sequins, a bunch of the Sequins in a thicker one. But I think that and that, or by itself, and that. Look at that. Look at that. Let's just say if I was an archaeologist stuck in the South America taking notes, I'd want this book. Well, I'd want this traveling mess because it's tiny. This is... I don't have the tag anymore, but, you know, I got it from Joann's. It's already beat up. These are the staple marks of the piece of paper that went across it. But the more character, the cooler it looks. You just round those out with like, well, you trim them. Trim it with a nail clipper. I think I broke the nail clippers on these. And then you file it down a little. I mean, God, that looks awesome. Yes, yes, I'm being influenced, but come on. I find stationery is, I guess, one of the many things I collect. Much weakness is had. So, there we have it. Next year's pages, which I think the end of December, I'll start putting them in, but I have them. So I like to keep them very close to my planner. I'm going to continue on with these page flags for the dates. I get the lid back here, because generally I just leave it open. I don't close it up. Because I originally thought, ooh, maybe I can move into a moleskin. So I found out about the Filofax Mini. I got my first one. It was too precious and the color was too good. So it is my card holder. You know, too precious. Color is amazing, but I won't use it. So I got a second one really cheap. I got that one cheap too, but this one cheaper still. I'm going to use this as note paper. And I did make my own sheets for it. Would that work for me? I don't know. There's just still a work in progress. I think I still like the format of this, because I originally got it because someone pulled these spines out and they put, actually that's still not right. I cut a leather one for this, but I don't use it. But it's also good with if you ever get the teeny tiny moleskin, this size, yes. See how they match? But you can never get a thick one. So Zequins makes a thick one. So I had I made a leather cover for that. But again, me and my ever precious mind can't absorb using it. I will find a use for this at some point. Hopefully in my lifetime. So again, that's a sort of, the plan was, I don't even know what my plan was, but now it's turning into just an update. You know, 2025 is coming. And I'm going to try more with this. I'm going to try to journal, like legitimately journal, not journal the way that I do where I keep a planner. I write key moments, the dates I need to remember, key events, that kind of thing. I'm going to try. And if that fails, it fails. And I'm also going to try to use this as a world building book. There's a lot of thoughts in my head, just like everyone else. And I think those daydreams belong somewhere. They deserve a place. So, thank you for watching this. Thank you for bearing with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.